Aha. You feel that chill, huh? Like something big's about to snap? Oh, don't pretend you don't. You asked for this, yeah, you did. You wanted fire, truth, madness, and calm all in one? Well, guess what? It's here. They asked for it. And now we're turning the silence into thunder. This isn't just another speech. Nah, this is a mirror. A war, a wake-up call. The blue power is rising, steady, cold, focused. Every line you'll hear tonight, it's not just words, it's warning. It's truth, wrapped in calm chaos. So listen close, real close. Because once this voice starts, once the blue power moves, nothing, and I mean nothing, will sound the same again. Oh yeah. You can already feel it, right? That tension crawling under your skin, that question burning inside your chest. What if the power I've been hiding finally woke up? That's what this video is. That's what this speech is. It's not just a performance, it's a reminder of what's already inside you. The part of you that waited too long to move. The part that stayed patient while the noise tried to drown you. So here's my tribute to you, the listener. The one who's been through storms quietly. The one who kept it together while the world pushed harder. You didn't break. You built. You didn't scream. You studied. And now it's your turn. Drop a comment below if you feel that power waking up. Share your fire, your focus, your truth, right here. Stay till the end, because every second burns deeper. Every word sharpens the edge. Power changes everything, but silence. Silence decides who truly owns it. I used to think the world wanted peace. I really did. I thought they wanted quiet hearts, calm eyes, clean hands. But then they started asking questions they didn't understand. They pushed. They mocked. They tested. They wanted to see what would happen if the calm one finally stood up. And now they'll find out. You see, there's a point when patience stops being noble and starts being a weakness. There's a line where quiet becomes mistaken for fear. Oh, they cross that line with smiles on their faces, thinking I wouldn't notice, thinking I'd just keep breathing slow and pretending I didn't see the poison in their laughter. But I saw it, every drop of it, and I swallowed it like medicine. Because I knew what was coming. They asked for it. They wanted to see what happens when the one who stays silent finally speaks. So here we are, and I can feel it, that cold fire moving through my veins. The blue power, the one they didn't believe existed. The one that's not loud, not violent, not wild, but steady. Sharp, controlled. The power that doesn't shout, it whispers. You know what's funny? They think power means screaming louder than everyone else. Wow, how wrong they are. Real power is the stillness before you move. It's the decision you make when no one's watching. It's the fire that burns quiet and never goes out. Yeah, they'll see now. The blue power isn't a show. It's a storm that waits, it studies, it calculates every hit before it lands. And when it moves, everything changes. I told myself I'd never use it, that I'd keep it buried, because I thought mercy would save them. But mercy without wisdom becomes a cage, and they built that cage around me, laughing, doubting, underestimating. Nah. That ends tonight. They thought I was too calm to fight back, too patient to rise, too quiet to lead. But calm doesn't mean weak. Patience doesn't mean blind. And quiet means I've been planning. So I'm done pretending I don't see what's burning around me. I'm done swallowing the smoke of their arrogance. I'm done waiting for them to change when I was the one meant to move first. They wanted this. Every test, every word, every stare, they asked for it. And now they'll get it. The blue power is awake. And once it breathes, nothing stays the same. They thought the storm would roar. But real storms begin with silence. The blue power doesn't explode. It breathes. Slowly. Deeply. Like something ancient that has been waiting for its name to be called. And when it wakes, everything around me shifts. The air feels heavier, sharper. Time itself starts listening. Oh, it's real now. You can see it in their eyes. That sudden confusion. That wait. What's happening? Look. They can feel it, but they can't name it. It's not rage. It's not revenge. It's something colder. Something cleaner. Power without poison. Calm with a blade. I take one step forward, and it feels like the world takes a step back. Wow, it's strange how quiet fear becomes when it finally understands it picked the wrong person to test. Every time they laughed, every time they called me weak, every time they mistook my patience for surrender, all of it was fuel. And now that fuel burns without smoke, no noise, no chaos, just clarity. Yeah, this is what they asked for. They wanted a reaction, a show, a break. But what they're getting is control. The kind of control that freezes the noise and cuts through the lies. It's not about hurting anyone. No, it's about showing them what true power looks like. Steady, focused, unshaken. The blue power isn't wild energy. It's discipline in motion. It's the decision to move only when it's time. It's the choice to rise without losing yourself. You learn a lot in silence. You learn that the loudest people are usually the weakest. You learn that calm is not the absence of strength, it's the mastering of it. Nah, they never learned that. They only knew how to chase noise. And now they're face to face with something they can't measure. They can't understand how someone could burn without rage, how someone could stand tall without shouting, how someone could walk through their games and never lose focus. It's funny, isn't it? They called me quiet because they didn't hear the war inside my mind. But the war was never for them to hear. It was for me to win, and I did. Because the blue power isn't about them. It's about what's inside me that refuses to bend anymore. It's that final switch, the moment patience turns into precision. Oh, they wanted to see a reaction. But now, they'll witness a revelation. Because once the blue power moves, it doesn't stop halfway. It finishes what it starts. It rebuilds what they broke. It burns without fire, and it shines without needing to be seen. And this is just the beginning. Truth doesn't shout. It breathes in silence, and still shakes the room. And that's how it begins. The blue power doesn't need a voice. It is the voice. It speaks through presence, through calm, through the weight that makes people look down without knowing why. Oh, the silence becomes heavy now. Every word I say feels like a mirror they can't escape. The blue power speaks in lessons, not in words, but in outcomes. It teaches through calm reaction, through the discipline of stillness. Because sometimes the loudest thing you can do is nothing at all. Wow, I can see them now. Confused, nervous, trying to pretend they still understand what's happening. They don't. They can't. The blue power changes the air. It rewrites the rules. It doesn't fight for control. It is control. Yeah. It doesn't scream back when challenged. It doesn't argue with small minds. It simply acts. And its actions echo louder than any voice ever could. The message is clear. Strength doesn't need to prove itself. I walk forward, not to threaten but to remind. Every step says what words cannot. That calm people aren't weak. They're just waiting for the right moment to move. And when that moment comes, nothing can stand in its way. Nah. They thought noise was power, but noise fades fast. Power stays. The blue power stays. It whispers through every choice I make, every breath I take, every wrong I refuse to return. It's strange, isn't it? The very people who asked for power now fear seeing it used. They wanted fire, but they weren't ready for light. They wanted chaos, but they never understood balance. So the blue power speaks in truth. You don't have to destroy to win. You don't have to scream to be heard. You just have to stand right. And when you do, everything else falls quiet. But this silence, this powerful silence, it isn't the end. It's only the preparation. They thought silence was the end. They never knew it was the beginning. Movement. Real, deliberate movement. Not rushed. Not wild. Just precise. The blue power doesn't chase. It walks. Every action feels calculated, patient, almost surgical. Oh, it's beautiful. In a cold way. The kind of beauty that doesn't need an audience. I can feel it shifting through me now, that mix of calm and certainty. It's not emotion anymore. It's direction. Every breath is a decision. Every decision is a line drawn sharper than before. When the blue power moves, it doesn't destroy. It corrects. It straightens what was twisted. It rebuilds what others tried to break. Wow. They never saw that coming. They thought power was about control over others. But this is control over self. And that's what shakes them most. Because how do you fight someone who's mastered themselves? How do you confuse someone who no longer reacts? Yeah, they're seeing it now. The real strength was never in the noise. It was in the focus. The stillness between chaos and clarity. Nah. I don't rush toward revenge. I move toward balance. The blue power doesn't need victory to feel alive. It needs purpose. It acts when it must, not when it's provoked. That's what separates fire from light. One burns fast, the other lasts forever. Each step I take feels like it rewrites the room. The air grows heavier, but not in fear, in respect. People start realizing the truth they refuse to see. Patience was power in disguise. The silence was training. The waiting was strategy. And now the moment has arrived when action becomes language. Every gesture means something. Every choice becomes a message. The blue power doesn't need to shout anymore. The world shouts for it. Oh, the irony. They wanted a show, and now they can't look away. They see calm, and it scares them. They see focus, and it silences them. They see a mirror that reflects their own chaos, and it humbles them. Because the blue power doesn't aim to crush anyone. It aims to awaken them, to remind them that real strength isn't about how loud you are, but how right you stand when it's hardest to stand at all. Wow, you can feel it spreading. That quiet influence, that wave of realization. It doesn't need approval. It doesn't seek applause. It just is. And once it moves, it changes everything it touches. Change doesn't ask for permission. It arrives when silence decides it's time. The blue power begins to shift. It's not the same calm energy anymore. It's deeper, quieter, sharper. It's like watching the sky change color before a storm. Oh, you can feel it now, that moment when everything inside aligns. This isn't about control anymore. It's about becoming. The blue power transforms not to impress, but to refine. Every scar, every wound, every broken piece, they all melt into strength. It's strange, isn't it? The very pain they tried to use against me became the reason I rose. I don't speak much now. I don't need to. The transformation speaks louder than I ever could. Wow, I can feel every heartbeat matching the rhythm of clarity. It's not rage that drives me. It's purpose. Clean, steady purpose. Yeah. They're still watching, still wondering how silence turned into movement, and movement into something greater. They look at me like they're seeing something they can't name. That's because they're not seeing power anymore. They're seeing reflection. The blue power mirrors what's missing in them. Nah, I'm not here to prove them wrong. I'm here to prove myself right, to show that patience, discipline, and truth are the real fuel of transformation. You don't need noise to rise. You need direction. You don't need to fight the world. You need to master your world within. The blue power glows quietly, not as light to be praised, but as clarity to be followed. It stands for balance, justice, and self-control. And when it finally transforms, it doesn't look like an explosion. It looks like peace. The kind that stays. The kind that cannot be faked. Oh, this is the end. They never saw coming. A calm end. A clean end. The kind that closes every open wound without bitterness. Because the blue power doesn't destroy the past. It transforms it. And now it's done. The storm has passed. The silence is full again. Wow. Listen closely. It's not quiet because nothing's happening. It's quiet because everything has changed. Oh, you feel that silence now, don't you? That heavy kind of quiet that doesn't mean it's over. It means something's begun. The blue power moved, it spoke, it transformed, and now it lives inside every breath you take. That calm you feel right now. That's not peace. That's readiness. Wow, look at how far you've come, just by listening, really listening. You walked through every word, every break, every shift in tone. You didn't skip, you stayed. That says something about you. It says you're built different, because not everyone can handle truth when it cuts this deep. Yeah, the blue power doesn't belong to me. It belongs to you, every quiet fighter, every silent builder, every person who's been underestimated one too many times. You carried the weight, you faced the noise, and you didn't fall apart. You sharpened, you learned, you waited for your moment. Nah, this isn't the end of the story. It's the start of your chapter. The one where silence stops feeling small and power starts feeling real. The one where you stop explaining yourself to people who'll never understand the fire you keep under control. So listen carefully. When the world tests you again, remember this voice. Remember what you felt here. Remember that calm isn't weakness. It's the signal right before action. The world might forget, but you won't. To everyone watching, you're part of this now. You didn't just hear the speech, you lived it. You carried it through the pauses, through the chills, through the blue power itself. You are the reason this voice exists. Drop your thoughts below. Tell me what woke up inside you. Your words aren't just comments, they're proof that power still lives in silence. So breathe in, hold that calm, and carry it forward. Because when the next test comes, and it will, you already know the answer. Aha, you're still here, huh? Sitting there with that sharp mind, that calm chaos in your eyes. Wait, don't scroll. You think this is just another speech? Nah, this one's for you. Because when I say the CIA wants you on their team, I'm not talking about a job post. I'm talking about the level of control you carry. The way you read people. The way you see through lies. The way silence becomes your weapon. Wow. I can see it already. That spark behind your calm. That quiet calculation. You don't chase noise. You build storms in your head and release them only when it matters. That's not madness. That's mastery. Every legend starts right here, with one viewer brave enough to listen till the end. So if you're watching this, you're not random. You're rare. You're built different. You see what others can't. You feel what others fake. And that's why this speech, this war of the mind, was written for you. Stay till the end. I dare you. Every second drips deeper into the art of control, strategy, and mental dominance. You'll either walk away changed or never think the same again. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the thinker, the observer, the quiet one who notices everything. You've got that hidden flame, that flawless psychological edge, and this is where it gets sharpened. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, you tell me what part hits you hardest. Because this isn't just my voice, it's ours. It's the sound of every mind that refused to break. Every soul that stood still when the world tried to twist them. They are watching you, waiting for the moment you show your true shape. Oh, you feel it, don't you? That pull in your chest. The world whispers your name, and somewhere deep, a voice answers back, steady, sharp, ready. Yeah, this is it. The moment the agency with the long letters, the ones no one dares to speak of, notices you. They are not calling for the weak. They are not looking for the ordinary. They are looking for a mind that does not bend, a heart that does not flinch, and a soul that understands the weight of choice. And they saw you. Yes, they saw you, standing in the shadows, laughing when fear dances around others. They call you now, offering a seat at their table. But pause, because a seat is not a gift. It is a challenge, a test, an invitation wrapped in danger. Oh wow, it feels like praise, but it is not. They do not clap for kindness. They do not cheer for comfort. They cheer for strength. They cheer for control. They cheer for the rare few who can walk into chaos without spilling a drop of themselves. And they want you. Yes, you. The one who reads the cracks, notices the trembling, feels the hidden tension and still moves forward. Nah, do not mistake the call for safety. The letters, the office, The gold-colored invitations, they are doors, yes, but doors with traps hidden in the hinges. Every whisper of trust is a test. Every smile may hide a knife. They want to see if you can stand, unbroken when everyone else bends. They want to see if your mind, your greatest tool, can remain steady when pressed from every side. They want your skill, but the real question is, will you let it be used, or will you control it? This is where you understand the brutal truth. They do not want someone who follows. They do not want someone who fears. They want someone who creates, someone who shapes reality with thought, someone who can wield insight like a weapon, not to destroy recklessly, but to stand firm in the face of a storm. Your psychological strength, your calm in chaos, your clarity in confusion is what made them notice. That rare precision of mind. That is why they are here. That is why the letters came. That is why the whispers became orders. They imagine you will obey. They imagine you will bow. But here's the secret. Their call is only the mirror. The real test is inside you. Can you walk through their doors and keep your own shape? Can you use what they offer to sharpen your mind without losing yourself? Can you laugh at the noise and still move forward? Quiet, steady, deliberate? That is the edge. That is the knife hidden in plain sight. That is your truth. Your greatest battlefield is not outside. It is inside your own mind. Oh, do you feel it? That pull again? The weight of expectation pressing, twisting, questioning every thought you have. Yeah, this is where most people break. They think power is something given. They think influence is measured by applause. But nah, the real strength is quiet. The real strength is knowing who you are when no one is watching, when all the noise fades. You know your weaknesses. You know your fears. And here's the secret. Facing them is not easy, but it is the only path to the edge they want you to walk. They want your skill to reach outward. They want you to move others, bend situations, predict outcomes. But your true power, your true brilliance, lies inward. They cannot test it. They cannot touch it. They cannot break it unless you allow them to. Oh, it is terrifying to realize that. The control they imagine they hold is nothing compared to the discipline you can claim. That discipline is your shield, your blade, your quiet laughter in the dark. You might feel the urge to show them, to prove your worth, to flash your mind like fire in the night. That is exactly what they expect. That is the easy trap. The real path is slower, deliberate, quiet, to carry your strength without letting it consume you, to be patient when provoked, to stay steady when others panic, to use insight like armor, not like a weapon aimed recklessly. Yeah. That's what makes the difference between those who are noticed and those who are feared. Every choice matters. Every glance, every word, every pause. The agency wants obedience. They want precision. They want results. But you can take it one step further. You can shape your own boundaries. You can turn every test into a lesson. Every expectation into a mirror, and the mirror will show something terrifying to the world, a mind that cannot be bent, a heart that does not compromise its true aim. So here is the brutal truth. They want you because you are already dangerous, but the danger is not what they think. The danger is your clarity, your patience, your refusal to become a tool in hands that do not understand your code. And in that danger you will find your edge, the one they cannot buy, the one they cannot predict, the one that only you can wield. Silence can roar louder than any shout. Oh, do you hear it? That low, steady hum beneath the chaos. That is your mind. That is the storm you carry. Quietly, while everyone else screams and rattles chains. Yeah, they want noise, fire, explosion. They expect you to flash your brilliance like lightning and scare the shadows away. But nah, the real strike is subtle. The real strike waits. The real strike is calm when everyone else is trembling. That is your edge. That is the art they admire from afar but cannot touch. Look closely. The world will applaud the loud, the flashy, the chaotic. But your power? It is measured in patience. It is measured in the ability to hold still when all else spins. Every thought you control, every reaction you tame, every step you take while the rest stumble. That is your battlefield. Oh, wow. It feels like you carry a secret force that cannot be seen, cannot be stolen, cannot be predicted. That is exactly why they want you. They see the storm, even if they cannot hear it yet. Do not rush. Do not show the world the depth of your calm. The blade that is never drawn is the sharpest. Yeah. Every outburst, every forced display of skill dulls you. Every time you bend to prove yourself, the storm loses its edge. They do not understand this. They never will. But you do. You feel it in your chest, in the quiet places others ignore. Your strength is measured by restraint. Your victory is patience. Your laughter, yes, even your quiet grin, is the echo of control. You may be tempted to act, to move, to show. Oh, the temptation is real. The world screams at you to react, to explode, to dominate. But remember this, a storm held in check shapes the course of rivers. It shifts paths. It bends steel without ever touching it. That is your gift. That is the power they cannot contain. That is why you were called, and why the test has already begun. Inside you. This is where clarity becomes your weapon. Not violence, not chaos, but clarity. The ability to see the patterns no one else can. The ability to measure the hearts of those around you without letting it rule yours. The ability to step into the noise and walk out unchanged. Oh yeah, it is rare, it is dangerous, and it is yours. Your quiet storm can rebuild or destroy, but only if you wield it wisely. That is the choice they never expect you to make. So here is the truth they will never see until it is too late. They want a force to move the world. But the real force is the one who can hold everything inside and still decide, yes, to be patient. Yes, to be steady. Yes, to keep the storm hidden until the moment it truly matters. And when that moment comes, the world will notice. Not before, not during the chaos, but after, when only you remain calm in the ruins of distraction. Everyone wears a mask. The real skill is choosing yours. Oh, do you see it? The countless faces, the endless masks that people wear every single day? Yeah. The smiles that hide fear, the calm that hides chaos, the laughter that hides weakness. Nah, they all pretend to be something they are not. And the world expects you to do the same. To follow the script. To play the part they wrote for you. But here's the truth. The mask you choose will define everything, not the mask they hand you, not the one they admire. Yours. Only yours. Oh, it is tempting, isn't it? To blend in, to mimic, to become what they expect. To put on the mask that opens doors, gains trust, earns approval, but the cost is high. Every mask that hides your truth slowly erases your strength. Every fake smile, every false word, every action that is not yours, chips away at the quiet storm inside. And you know it. You feel it. That pull, that warning in the back of your mind, it is not fear, it is truth, knocking at the door of your control. Yeah, the world is full of masks, but the real challenge is to wear one that serves your purpose without stealing your face. A mask is not a lie if it protects what is real inside you. A mask is not a trick if it shields your mind from the chaos outside. You will meet people who try to make you wear theirs. They will tempt you. They will test you. They will whisper that the mask they offer is necessary, that you cannot survive without it. And nah, it is a lie. Their mask is theirs. Your mask is your choice. Oh, and the irony is delicious. The mask that seems weakest can hide the greatest strength. The mask that seems ordinary can make the world bend in ways they cannot see. The mask is a tool, yes, but only if you hold it, only if you choose it, only if you do not let it choose you. And in that choice lies freedom. In that choice lies the quiet power that the agency admires. They notice it, they respect it, but they cannot control it. That is your edge, that is your victory before a battle even begins. Every mask is a language. Every mask sends a message. And the message you send must be deliberate, careful, true to your aim. If you wear the wrong mask, the world misunderstands you. If you wear no mask, the world challenges you too early. If you wear the mask you choose, everything shifts. Doors open, minds bend, paths reveal themselves, and you remain the keeper of the storm, the calm, the quiet truth that others cannot touch. The hardest fight is the one in front of the mirror. Oh, look at it. Your own reflection. Yeah, that face staring back at you. No masks, no lies. Just raw, unspoken truth. Nah, it does not cheer. It does not scold. It does not promise safety or reward. It asks questions, hard ones, dangerous ones. Questions that echo louder than any call from the world outside. Oh wow, here is where the test begins. Not in their offices, not in their letters, not in the applause of others. The test is here, inside, and it always has been. You see, they want you. The agency with the letters, the long corridors, the silent rooms, they want your mind, your precision, your calm. They want you to bend chaos into patterns, to shift the paths of people and moments. But the mirror does not care about them. The mirror only cares about you. It asks, will you bend? Will you break? Will you give them the power to shape you, or will you remain your own force, steady, deliberate, controlled? Oh, and that realization hits like a knife. That quiet pause, that breath that freezes your chest, that moment where you see your own truth reflected back, it terrifies most people, but not you. You lean in. You examine the cracks. You stare at the flaws. You do not flinch. That is why they want you. That is why the call exists. Not because they can control you. No, because they see the rare mind that knows its own weight, the rare heart that knows its own strength, the rare soul that will not surrender to every expectation or command. Every moment you spend staring into that mirror is a choice. Every heartbeat is a chance to decide your own rules. You could be their tool. You could be their mirror. You could be their echo. Or you could be more. You could be the one who shapes what is needed without losing what is right. You could be the storm they admire, but never own. Yeah, it is not easy. Oh no, it requires discipline. It requires patience. It requires clarity when every voice around you screams for haste. But you have that clarity. You feel it burning quietly inside, waiting for the right moment to act. The world will try to define you. The world will try to bend you. The world will offer masks, rewards, tools, and praise. And the mirror will ask again, will you take them blindly? Or will you choose the way that aligns with the force inside you? The one that does not harm without purpose. The one that protects while it strikes. The one that grows stronger in patience, steadiness, and care. Nah, this is your real mission, not theirs. Not the letters, not the applause. Your mission is to stand firm, even when no one watches. So here is the truth that cuts sharper than any challenge. The world may shape you, test you, even call you theirs, but the face in the mirror will always ask, and only you can answer. Oh, you made it. Yeah, you stayed. You didn't scroll. You witnessed the storm and you let it sink in. Damn, that's rare. Nah. Let me tell you something. The fact that you're still here, listening, thinking, feeling every word, proves why they want you. Not just any mind, your mind. The one that calculates, observes, and refuses to bend under noise. That is flawless psychological warfare. You've seen the edges. You've felt the quiet storm. You've stared at the mirror and asked the hard questions. And survived. Yeah, survived. Not just survived. You sharpened yourself. You leveled up in ways most won't even understand. That deserves respect. That deserves a moment. And I give it to you, the real ones watching this, the rare minds who don't settle, who don't follow, who create their own path. This is your tribute. Oh, and here's the deal. Don't let the lesson stop here. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, I mean it. Tell me what hit you. Tell me what shook your mind. Share your fire with others. Because this isn't just a monologue. It's a movement. It's the quiet uprising of clarity, control, and focus. Your words, your insight, matter. And before you go, remember this. The world will call you many things. Tools, weapons, agents, shadows. But the one thing they cannot take, your mind, your discipline, your calm in chaos. That is yours. And that is what makes you dangerous in the best way. So take this, hold it. Let it echo. Let it sharpen you. And when they call, when the letters arrive, when the opportunity rises, they won't just want you. They'll need you. Yeah. Stay sharp. Stay quiet. Stay calculated. And remember, the storm doesn't roar until it chooses to. You decide when. You decide how. You decide why. Thank you. The real warriors watching this. You are the reason this voice exists. You are the reason the storm keeps moving forward. And yeah, I see you. I respect you. I honor the quiet power you carry.